Hi, I'm your Grinfi assistant, and today I'd love to share why our platform is the best choice for your automated LinkedIn outreach. First and foremost, security is our top priority. We use top-tier proxies from Bright Data, along with a no-detect browser to keep automation completely invisible to LinkedIn. This setup also ensures that when you or your team log in, everything looks secure. LinkedIn won't detect a new device or a different IP connecting to the profile. Plus, smart limits and adaptive server shutdowns make automation behavior as human-like as possible. You'll also appreciate our pricing model, designed to be flexible. The more sender profiles you connect, the lower the cost per profile. Plus, you get a 20% discount when purchasing an annual plan, so pricing can start as low as €15 per sender profile. Now let me give you a quick demo of the tool's features. We'll start with the profile connection process. The single-session LinkedIn protection technology helps eliminate discrepancies in IP addresses and device identification, ensuring your profile operates in the most secure environment. First, you need to select a country for the proxy. Alternatively, if you're using your own proxy server, you can connect it instead. Next step, Gulligan session sharing. If you're already a GoLogin browser user, simply enter the email of your account to share the session with it. If you haven't used GoLogin before, select Don't Have a GoLogin account and complete a quick 2-click registration. After that, the platform will prompt you to download the app for your device. The next step is setting up the server schedule. Turning off the server puts the profile into offline mode, making automation even more human-like. After all, no one stays online 24/7, right? Now we're almost done. Just a few simple steps remain. Open the session by clicking the button. Log into LinkedIn just as you would in any other browser. Close the session window, ensuring that the GoLogin app remains open. Finally, check the box confirming you've completed all steps and click Check LinkedIn Session. Done. Your profile is now connected. Next, you can set daily limits for automated actions, as well as time intervals for each action. Varying these intervals makes automation less predictable, further enhancing your profile's security. In addition, you can connect an email to each sender profile, allowing you to implement a multi-channel outreach strategy moving forward. You can also enable the Smart Limits feature, which evaluates your profile's health based on a range of parameters and automatically adjusts the limits to keep your activity safe. Additionally, you'll see a chart that highlights areas for improvement. Now, let's quickly go through the other functional pages of the tool. Dashboard. Here, you can view statistics for all actions, including acceptance rates, reply rates, and more. If you hover over the chart, a window will appear showing the labels for each curve. You can filter the automation data by specific dates or campaigns. If we scroll down, the conversion information will be displayed separately for each sender profile. This way, you can track which account is performing the best. The next section is the CRM. As you can see, there are many filters available. You can search by basic criteria like name or more specific information such as the contact's current employer, position, and so on. The activity filter helps you track different stages of automation, such as when a connection request was sent, when a message was read, or when a reply was received. Additionally, all these filters can be combined. If we scroll down, there are filters for the number of followers, contacts, premium status, and published posts. These help you identify the most active LinkedIn users, which you can use to prioritize your campaigns. In the CRM section, we also switch to the import window, where you can see that there are 3 types of data imports available. You can import contacts directly from a LinkedIn profile, from Sales Navigator, or via CSV files. With the CSV files, you can also upload a stop list and mark contacts that should not be reached out. Additionally, CSV files can be used to update data and variables for already uploaded contacts. Let's open the contact card. In the Overview section, we can see all the information the platform collects. It stores nearly all the data available on the person's profile, and if possible, the system tries to find additional contact details. In the Activity section, You'll find all interaction history with the contact in chronological order, including when the contact was created, when contact were added to automation, and so on. By switching to the LinkedIn or email window, the interaction history will be hidden, showing only the dialogue history with the contact. In the Tasks and Automation section, you can track which campaigns the contact is involved in, what tasks are scheduled for them, or which have already been completed. You can also create a delayed task, such as sending a follow-up message or a connection request. Lastly, in the Notes section, you can leave personal notes about the selected contact. The next section is Automations. Here, you can see a brief overview of each campaign, statistics, progress, how many contacts are still in the process, how many have finished the flow, and the tasks currently scheduled. You can duplicate a campaign within the same workspace or create a public link to share the campaign with colleagues from other workspaces. Now, let's take a closer look at the builder. The first thing you'll see is the segments. With segments, you can divide automation into different scenarios. For example, if you have different offers for each target audience category, or if you need a separate sender profile for each category. In addition to standard features like sending connection requests and direct messages, I want to highlight the ability to send in-mail to contacts with the Open Profile feature enabled. Of course, there are many variables for message personalization, and you can also use the spin tags function. You can also automatically work with tags, change lists, and redirect contacts to another automation flow. There are A/B tests available, and the condition rules function allows you to create branching scenarios based on certain criteria. If a contact matches a specific filter, they will follow one flow, and if not, they will be redirected to another. Let's move on. The next section is the internal messenger. Here you can view the message history from all connected profiles. If needed, you can hide any specific profile. Of course, you can also manage conversations directly from this section without having to go into the profile itself. You can set filters to display only unread messages or messages from a specific communication channel. Above, you can also see the pipeline stages, which can be fully customized to suit your needs. And the final section is platform settings. Here you can manage teammates, add custom variables in case the standard set is insufficient, and manage tags. The next feature is pipeline stage management, which I mentioned earlier. You can configure data export via webhooks or implement a completely custom data exchange using our public API. Also, there is a stop list management menu, which I mentioned previously. LinkedIn Filters is a feature we are currently working on. Once fully implemented, it will allow you to find decision makers within a specific list of companies. That's about it. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out to us. You can also sign up for a free trial or book a demo call with one of the co-founders. We'll provide you with a more in-depth demo and help configure your workspace according to your needs. To wrap up, I'd like to say that we'd be happy to welcome you to our platform.